So this is kind of a fantasy question. I ask this to every fighter. So, what would be three fights you would love to have, or still have in your career to fight?
Um, at times I would love to have the Pacho fight after the Ito after I beat Ito to unify because he was the number one guy in the division. And, he was breaking down everyone. So shout out to Miguel Pacho. Also, I would like to fight Oscar Valdez after the Frampton fight or whatever as well. When I think when he got the win over because he got the big win over Pacho. So shout out to Oscar Valdez. Hope he, but for my third one. I don't know. I think I still want to. I was actually in the sweepstakes at one point during the whole mix up, the whole mix up between Devin Haney's team and Cambosa's team, and it was basically my name was mentioned about just so if the fight didn't happen, they was gonna throw my name in the hat, whatever. So I guess I would say with that fight, just because it was basically majority of the world, the titles in the line for that fight.
I gotta put you one time on a hot seat, big bro. So
All
I
right.
know you, I know you see the fights that have been made, man. We got Inoue Fulton. We talked about that because at the time we talked about it in December, it was a rumor, but now it's semi-official. Both guys have agreed. They're just looking for the Durham in the spring. It's gonna be in Japan. Talk to me about that. What do you think about that?
That's a good fight. That's a good fight. And I give my man Cool Boy a chance because on his part, and I love in a way. Like I said, I covered this last fight. Matter of fact, on commentary. So they say it's a great fight for both, but they all have they different dynamics and tools. Yes, of course, majority is going to obviously side. Say in a way has the advantage not just because it'll be in Japan, but because of his accolades and so on, and respectfully so. But I don't think it's an easy fight. I don't think it's definitely not an easy fight for neither one for either or in my opinion. But like I said, again, I gotta look back. I gotta because before I can really dive into it for like my own reasons. I gotta look. I gotta see if in a way has ever fought anyone with that type of style to begin with. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's a cool boy. He's slick. He's a slick shot boxer. Like I mean, we've seen in a way put down a lot of great fighters with different styles, but I can't remember anyone with the same style as a cool boy.
And then obviously the other one, Errol Spence, he was given an interesting deal. So he's gonna fight Keith Thurman. I've been told hopefully April or May. He's gonna fight Keith Thurman at 154. He's still keeping the belts that he's unified at 147. But he's given 60 days after the fight to either make the Crawford fight or fight the winner of Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz. To
Right,
me,
right.
I like Errol Spence, but it sounds like he can't make the weight because why not take the fight at 147 and then just continue your role at 147?
No, I think he can. I think he can. I think he will for the right price. But I agree with you. I mean, Errol has even stated himself that is getting tougher and tougher to make the weight. So I feel as if he probably taking it as listen. If I ain't make no, if I don't gonna make a title defense, and I have to make that weight, why not? I could make the weight. I could just fight Keith Thurman wherever the next me and be comfortable instead of trying to squeeze down, for a fight that's not even doesn't have the belt on the line. So, I get it to that degree, but I respect. I think it's going to come down to more of his decision on which route he goes after the fight. And he may just possibly stay at 154. Who knows?
Do you think where maybe this fight just doesn't happen? Maybe 10 years from now, you probably be talking to a couple of your people like, damn, it's fucked up. We never got that fight,
No,
man.
I think the fight doesn't happen at after this fight. It just doesn't happen at 147. It may still happen at 154. I'm pretty sure that Bud's also looking forward to moving up. Remember, he used to say he's willing to fight Jamel Charlo. So I think if it doesn't happen at 47, there's still maybe a chance it can happen at 54.
And what do you think about Boots' rise at 147? Like he's steamrolling right now. People didn't really like his performance
I don't
on
really, I,
this.
I'm not, I don't really get into that. Like Styles make fights at the end of the day, just because he may have a slight off day doesn't mean that you're, you know what I'm saying, you're not what people thought you was to be, or not a good fighter. Like, I just think that just certain styles just don't cater to yours at times. You know, there's a lot of times you've seen when even, greats like Floyd, when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he had some ugly fights, you know what I'm saying? But that didn't diminish that he wasn't great in his own way. Just the style that he was fighting that night, didn't cater to him. It's like, for instance, when he fought Emmanuel Augustus, we all know he didn't make fight easy for anybody. So you can't really go up. And I think you have to really go off on more of a body of work and a pattern, not just off of one fight and just be like, yo, let's fight him off.